Availability and accessibility of foreign exchange presents an existential threat to the enterprise. So our ability to pivot the business to exports, to create an alternative source of foreign exchange supply will reshape global concern and market leadership positions moving forward. Aside the foreign exchange play, another key upside to an export-oriented business is that it makes the enterprise very competitive over time, especially in key performance metrics like process improvement, product design, packaging, and quality. Now, these were the opportunities that we saw years ago when we set the focus of our banking business to exports as a strategic business. And even back then, we realized that while it was important to expand the non-oil export space, it was even more critical to add value to what we export. And this takes me to my next point. Number 2, the value addition imperative. To really move the needle on our export numbers, we need to reinforce the value addition imperative. Now, we currently earn less than 10 cents on final value-added consumption dollar on our raw primary commodity exports. Beyond the foreign exchange revenue losses and balance of trade impacts, this also translates to loss of job creation, and tax earning opportunities for the country. Now, correcting these imbalances would require significant scaling of our value-added export programs. Transitioning to value-added exports will provide immediate revenue uplift, even without expansion of the primary commodity supply side. So even if we don't grow more cocoa or cashew, just moving to value exports will give us uplift of foreign exchange revenues. Now, using cocoa and cashew as an example, a step forward in the value chain, e.g. A, moving from cocoa beans to cocoa butter or powder, and B, moving from raw cashew nuts to kernel, moves the exchange revenues, the foreign exchange revenues by at least 3x, just by moving forward into the value chain. Now, a 3x increase in revenue, Nigeria can move cocoa exports to $3 billion per annum, currently do about $1 billion, and cashew to $600 million per annum, will currently do about $200 million in the short to medium term. Now, if we double the capacity of our plantations, as well as processing capacity, we can exponentially move the numbers. Ivory Coast produces about 2 million tons of cocoa beans per annum. That's 40% of global production. Ghana produces about 800 tons per annum. That's 16% of global production. Nigeria produces 328,000 tons per annum. That's 6.5% of global production. Clearly, there is room for primary production capacity expansion in Nigeria, seeing as we have more land acreage available for cash crop farming and the supporting ecology. We can also move from soya beans to soya bean meal and oil. We can move from skin to leather. The opportunities are just endless. This is not a reinvention of the wheel. It is a tried and tested lever for sustainable economic development. This is the same model that was used by the Association of Southeast Asian Nations, e.g. Malaysia, Indonesia, Thailand, and Vietnam, to transform their economies into global manufacturing powerhouses. Let's look at the case of Vietnam. Vietnam's total exports is about $300 billion. Now, 21% of that, which is about $63 billion, is agro-based. In 2021, Nigeria's total exports was about $45.7 billion, which is about 72% of Vietnam's agro exports. Our total exports, crude and non-oil, 72% of Vietnam's agro exports. Let us see.